So I'm back with another video. This is just a tutorial that was inspired by one of the LA Girl glazed lip paints in the color Hot Mess. I recently did a review over those, so if you've not seen it yet, I will link that in the bottom box below, and please go check it out. I thank you so much for your continued support. Please don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, everybody, so let's go ahead and get started. I've already did my brows as well as apply the primer, which is the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer. The first thing we're going to do is take this eyeshadow pot, or what do they call it? It's a Maybelline color tattoo pot in the color Fierce and Tangy. I'm going to take that just with my finger and apply that to my mobile lid. And we're just going to blend that out. So now that we finished blending that out, I'm going to go ahead and apply the transition color. It is the color number 30 by Morphe Brushes, and it's a real nice deep matte orange. And I'm just going to use this brush right here, which is by Eco Tools. And we're just going to pack it on. And I'm actually going to bring it down to the outer V as well. And then we're going to blend it on over. And I'm going to stop about halfway. Put a little bit more on, blend over, like so. Okay, and I know it's loud, but we're going to get that blended out. The next color I'm going to take is this color right here. It's the number 14 by Morphe Brushes as well, and it's just another orange. It's just a bit lighter. And I'm going to finish applying that for the transition area. And I just switched it up because this one is lighter, so I didn't want to have such the heavy dark color all the way to the brow. We're just going to blend that on over. I'm going to take that brush that had number 30 and blend them into one another so we can get a nice seamless look. I'm going to take a blending brush then and just blend that out some more, kind of blending it into that cream or eyeshadow tattoo that we applied. Alright, the next shade we're going to take is the number 47 by Morphe Brushes. And it's a orange as well. It's kind of like a shiny version of number 14 a little bit, but it's metallic. It's really pretty. Okay, and I'm just going to apply that all over the mobile lid up top on that. I'm just going to apply it over the top of the color tattoo that we put down. And we're just going to take that blending brush again and just blend over some more. Just going to blend the lid color with the transition colors. The next thing we're going to do is take our Urban Decay Vice palette, the first one, and I'm going to be taking this color right here, Muse, that one right there, and then I'm also going to be taking this color right here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. It's called Penny Lane, and there's kind of like a copperish color. I'm going to be blending the two of those and applying it in my outer V. And this is just going to help give some definition to that area. And I'll blend it over slightly into the natural folds of my crease. So like so. Alright. And then I'm just going to take the brush that had this transition color, the first transition color, and I'm going to help blend those together. Like so. And I'll just grab another blending brush. And we're moving along to the next shade. I'm going to be applying my brow bone color, which is going to come from the Vice 2 palette as well, and it's just the shade Anonymous, and it looks like that right there. It's just a nice écru, as my mom would say. A nice light cream shade. And we're just going to apply it right there. I'm going to use one side to apply the powder or the shadow. And then I'm going to flip it over to the clean side to blend it down into the transition color. Like that. Okay, and then I'm also going to just grab a blending brush, a clean one, and blend the two of those together. It's all about blending, as I say. Well, I think all of us say that. It really, eyeshadows are really about blending. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and apply our inner tear duct color, and that's going to be a combination of two shadows. It's going to be number 54, which is a nice champagne-y color. Not really certain if y'all can see it. There we go. Number 54 by Morphe Brushes. And then I'm also going to be combining that with a little Penny Lane from the Vice 2 palette. And we're just going to apply it right there and also in the inner tear duct area. And a little bit coming over into the lid color, like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little Penny Lane on top of it. That'll kind of help it give it that, I don't know, a deeper champagne color instead of just the light shade. I like the combination of the two. I'm just going to take the blending brush and blend those over into the lid color. So this is what everything is looking like so far. I really do like it. It kind of reminds me of like sunset. I need to blend a little bit more for the lid color and the transition color. But this is it right here. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. The first thing I'm going to do is apply this gold eyeshadow pencil. I got it from a local beauty supply store, so it's not really a brand name. And I'm just going to be applying that to the lower lash line, not the waterline, the lower lash line. And this is going to serve as a base similar as the Fierce and Tangy on the top lid. Then we're going to take our color, number 47, which is what we had on the shadow, on the mobile lid. And I'm just going to apply that atop of that gold. And I'm going to come all the way from the beginning or the inner to the outside. There we go. Looks really nice. Then I'm going to take this nice pointy little brush I have right here, and I'm going to apply the number 30, which is what we use as a transition, right here on top of it on the outer V area. On the lower lash line though. And I'm going to take a blending brush and just dust off a little bit where I've applied too much. You just want to marry and tie in the top to the bottom. It's pretty much is what I'm doing. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the number 14, which is what we use as a transition towards the inside of the brow, and I'm going to apply that on the bottom lash line outside of those two shades. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the inner color again, which is a combination of number 54 from Morphe's and then the color Penny Lane from the Vice 1 palette. Okay, if I can just find the brush that I was using. I always seem to have that problem. Too many brushes. Okay, I'm just going to be applying that right there. And I'm going to brush it over a little bit up under the lid color. Now, if you've applied too much where it gets a little wild like it has on me, I'm just going to take a Q-tip and just swab it off and clean it up. And then I like to take my finger and just blend it over a little bit. I don't know, something about my finger for this area, it just turns out really pretty. Okay, so this is what everything is looking like at this point. I'm going to go ahead and apply my Rimmel London Soft Kohl Kajal eyeliner pencil in black to the waterline. And you guys don't have to use exactly the same products as I use. I always say that you don't have to use the exact product, just use whatever colors that you have that are similar. Or if you want to use the same technique and just use different colors. Okay, so we've gone ahead and applied that. And I'm just going to take that same brush and whatever product is left over that I use for the combination of Penny Lane and Muse from the Vice One palette and apply that to the outer corner right there. Just whatever product, just so we can tie those two in. Before I go ahead and cut off a film to do my liquid liner or the eyeliner and lashes, I'm going to take the brush that I used to apply on the mobile lid, that number 47. I believe that's, yeah, number 47 by Morphe Brushes. I'm going to spray it with the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set Spray on one side, and we're going to apply that number 47 damp. And that's just going to help to intensify the look. Just one moment. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and apply that. And that is gorgeous. It just really helps the shadow stand out even more. Okay, and then I'm going to take that brush that we used for Muse and Penny Lane and whatever product is left on that. We're just going to blend it over a little bit, just like that. And then use our transition shade, or the brush that we use for the transition. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off of camera and apply my liquid eyeliner, as I said, as well as the lashes. The falsies that I'll be using today are by Glam-I, and I purchased these from my local beauty supply store. And you guys, when I get these, they are like 49 cents. I get one pair for 49 cents, so you can clean up on these. And again, they're number 62. They look like that. They're spiky, a little spiky, and I like that because they're not so full on the bottom, so you are able to still see the eye look through the lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off of camera, and when we come back, we'll finish applying the face, which is just the blush and highlight, and then the lips. So see you in a few seconds. Okay, you guys, so we are back. I have applied my lashes, my wing liner, and everything, so let's go ahead and get right into finishing our face and getting the lips done. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 360 Mocha. And I'm just going to apply that all over. Okay, like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my NYX Matte Finishing Spray. I'm going to try, there we go. Try not to do the Daffy Duck little thing. So anyway, I'm going ahead and set that. Our blush is going to be a combination of three blushes. I know that's a lot, but the three make the perfect color that I'm looking for. So the first blush we're going to pick up is the first set is going to come from City Color Cosmetics in the blush quad, and it's blush quad number 2. There we go. And it's not quite true. That one doesn't quite look all the way like that, but we're going to use this shade right here. Let me make sure. Okay, we're going to use this shade right here, this one right here, and then a Maybelline blush in the color Coral Burst, which looks like that. Okay, so I'm just going to take a brush and go ahead and tap that onto my cheeks. And I tap it onto the apple and then blend on back like that. And this helps so that it doesn't get caked on. And then I'm going to just take my brush that I used to put set my face with, and you can use that if you've applied just a little too much to blend that on back. Like so. Now for a highlight, we're going to be using another City Color palette, and it's coming from the Timeless palette. And I'm going to just be using this gold highlight right here, right there. Okay. And I'm just going to take this little brush right here and apply it wet. I like to apply my highlight wet or damp. And we're just going to apply that to the tops of our cheekbones, or the highest points on our face. Like that. Do the same thing over here. And these highlights are really gorgeous in this palette. That's why I like to use them. And you can blend out with your fingers. I'm also going to run that down the bridge of a nose and on my cupid's bow, like that. All right. And we're just going to take my large kabuki brush and blend those on down, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply some of my E.L.F. Mist and Set Spray, just because the matte one, or the NYX, is matte and I feel like my face is looking a little dry. So let's bring a little moisture into the look. And so this is what everything is looking like so far. And these are the eyes. And then my cheeks and my little soul glow I got going on right there. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the main attraction for this, and that is going to be that lip paint Hot Mess by I'm going to apply this lip liner in the color Orange by NYX, and I'm going to be applying that all over and filling in the lips. We have that applied all over. I'm going to take this Nika K liner in the color Orange Red and apply that just on the perimeter of my lips. Now you can use whichever base or whatever excuse me. Now you can use whatever liner that you want to use. If you want to tone it down, you can go with a darker one, or you can create a nice ombre look and use a red with this lip paint. But I wanted orange because that's what this look is all about. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and apply our lip paint. And you guys, you have to be so careful with this. I'm going to use my finger because I find that's the easiest to get it blended on. But because this is in the tube applicator like this and the product is pretty loose, it does run out. Okay. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. I'll zoom in so you can see. These are the eyes. And these are the lips. So I thank you guys for watching and for your continued support. I want to say hello and shout out to any new subscribers that I have. And please don't forget to rate, comment, and share. And also subscribe. Duh. All right. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.